You know, the point that Daniel Dennett brilliantly makes, and I would recommend his writings on this, he's a very materialist writer, is that, of course, it makes no sense, because if there's an inner you that sort of is watching everything, then how does that person perceive what they're seeing? Is there a miniature person inside their head that then watches what they see inside in the cinema? And of course, inside your head is pitch black. There are no colors. When you see something purple, it's not like a part of your brain sort of becomes purple. It doesn't. It's not like that. We have to be able to explain consciousness in terms of unconscious, arising out of that which is unconscious. We can't rely on some magical mini-me or soul or whatever it is inside the brain somewhere and you still see scientists, neuroscientists looking, where is consciousness in the brain? Like there's this location or some special aspect of the brain, of its structure, which produces consciousness. That's magical thinking, and we can't proceed on that basis. It doesn't explain anything. Now, it may sound as if, therefore, what I'm saying could align with these sort of tech bros who are obsessed with AI becoming conscious, because if I'm saying that consciousness arises out of unconscious processes and there's no sight of consciousness, there's no little mini-me, basically, then that does imply that, well, what we're producing could also, with AI, could also become conscious, because that's obviously built out of different parts, none of which is conscious. You know, could it not therefore be, as they imagine, that will eventually produce consciousness? But actually, I think that those people who look at it in that way, and it's not just the people who are obsessed with AI, you get neuroscientists and cognitive scientists who also look at it that way. They still also rely on this kind of magical thinking. And also the same is thought about the brain, that the brain somehow produces consciousness in that way. And it sounds materialist, but it isn't.